Welcome to the Weekly Coaches Show. I'm here with head women's basketball coach Charles Killian. How you doing today?
Great. Yourself?
I'm all right. Well, out of the break, you guys are rolling 10-2 overall. You guys have had many blowout victories. Let's talk about like the motivation coming into the new year.
So, I think the biggest challenge that we had in the second half was playing Lehigh Valley and then Brandywine, because Lehigh Valley is such an emotional high, and then we have that trap game with Brandywine, which is a very good team.
Yep.
You know how tough it is to play two tough teams back to back, especially when you have that emotional win that we had
Yep.
earlier in the season, an overtime win against Lehigh Valley. So the girls at that, they showed some poise and mental toughness,
Yep.
being able to withstand Brandywine's run. We won by 2.
Yep. Well, we guys were just named the PSUAC Team of the Week, January 31st.
Oh wow! I
Yeah.
did not know that. Thank you.
Definitely.
That's great. Girls
Yeah.
deserved it.
Yeah, you guys are working very hard, offensively and defensively. Just talk about like being rewarded for all the hard work that you guys have put in.
Well, something like we were just talking about. I think how rewarded they are is by their defense and seeing how many shot clock violations we have. Plus, not only that, but how many times they're down to 2-3 and forcing up their last shot.
Definitely.
And to me, that's where the reward is. The hard work on the defensive end makes a big difference in the transitioning into the offensive end.
Yep.
So,
You guys are doing a very great job. All right, so you guys just defeated Lehigh Valley the other day, blowout victory. How does it feel to get them after you guys had to battle with them in overtime earlier in the season?
yeah, knowing coming home, knowing that where we've been progressing and getting better, I was very excited about the game. It's amazing. When we were out at Lehigh Valley at their court, that whole game I felt confident we were going to win the game.
Yeah.
Here, not that I didn't feel confident, but I was a lot more.
Yeah.
My energy and nervousness was more in this game.
Yeah.
It's just odd like that. I mean, I looked up the clock and I felt like we're only up by 2, and you look up and we're up by 16, 18 points.
It was crazy.
So the intensity was still there. And it's a nice win to see that we're able to handle our situation and knowing that we control our own destiny.
Absolutely.
And take one game at a time.
Yep. Now with that win, you guys are tied with them for first place in the East. You guys have a couple of games coming up. They're teams that you guys have beaten in the past. Let's talk about just having that killer instinct to finish the season out strong and have that high seed and going into the playoffs.
So that is definitely where we need to be. We got to realize that we have to play at our potential and not at the level of what team that we're playing. And that's going to be the challenge that we need to step forward. So we have Scranton Saturday, and then we have Brandywine on Tuesday, and then we have Hazleton and then York to finish stuff up. So I think the schedule's in our favor, where we're splitting up. Getting that Brandywine and Lehigh Valley separated there by having another game between each of those, where last time we didn't have that. And then we have a juggernaut of Hazleton knocking off Brandywine the other night. And York is not a team to be messed with. There's definitely a challenge there. And I think if we can play the way we're capable of playing, I think we're going to come out on the other end of the stick.
Absolutely. And good luck to you guys on that, for sure. All right, before we end, we're going to do, you have to rank 3 teams, college programs. Division I. It's from Tennessee, UConn, and Stanford.
Okay, we're talking
overall, like history-wise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
your top 3, if you had to rank them. Yeah.
Stanford, Tennessee, and UConn.
Yep.
We're talking women?
Women's,
yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yep.
So I think you have to go UConn, Tennessee, and then Stanford.
Okay, that was easy for you.
Yeah.
You can elaborate on that? Or?
Well, I mean, UConn has been, last night was their second loss in a row that they've had that's the first time since 1993.
They're killing it.
Yeah.
They're killing it.
Tennessee was kind of like that team 15 years ago where they had that long standing tradition. And Stanford really, I don't think has been the powerhouse that those 2 teams have been for consistency, but they still had a time where they were, I think their consistency was a much shorter time.
Yep, definitely.
So that's why I went that way.
Those are very great points. Well, that's it for the Weekly Coaches Show. Charles, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Yep, see you guys next week.
All right.